Yeah, we are ready here.
It's just Cooler at the moment. Maybe he's had a couple of hiccups. We've got Cooler, who's got a small sound issue at the moment, so I think they'll have to just resolve this quickly, and then we'll be able to get on with this map.
Plug his headset in.
This is a map which I'm definitely not expecting, again, a mercy limit to happen on, unless, for example, CrazYs Cartel are just incapable of holding a room.
Full.
You know, you have it sometimes where it's like, okay, you'll have the weaker team maybe playing on the LG side of the map and the stronger team on the red side of the map, but then if the stronger team is playing really strong, then they'll just cover everything. We're getting into map number 3, guys, here in round 1 of the QuakeCon 2050 Tri-Master Tournament. I am on Fortune at the moment, denying Cooler the husband. He's like, all right, fine, you take the lightning gun.
That's the kind of team play we were looking for.
Bastard. Yeah. And because they've got largely a LG spawn on that side of the map, they're going to go into the red room now. 10 seconds until the next red.
Look at these positional plays. I mean, they're very sure of where they need to be. This is already a little bit different. They're not just scouting the corridors. They're assuming positions. I mean, this is an older, much more classic map. I mean, there's some well-worn roads in how to play this. Just even these rail angles, too. He's just ready for it, dropping in as we get ready for both Battlesuit and the quad.
Where's CC? I just can't say there's one over there. Where the hell are the others? They haven't gone to the quad side of the map already, have they?
I mean, Deliberate Murder is literally waiting for them to show up.
Right, so Latromi, we'll watch him. He's got a lot of speed going in here. He is going to be in there very fast. Crazy, he managed to get some decent rockets, which has slowed down Latromi a lot. But Crazys Cartel, they just kind of forfeited the red room immediately. It's like, we'll play on the weak side of the map from the very beginning, even though they have the great starting spawns. Absolutely perplexed at how they managed to go through around that.
And now Doomsday technically has a quad, but it's not going to be lasting long, especially with Latrum keeping good hold of that battle. So in fact, the quad was the only frag that he made with that, but they were able to use that time and those items to just reassert their positions on the map and make sure that they have a chokehold on their dungeons so far. And the frags that they're taking, it's like they just know 3 seconds ahead of time that that frag is coming their way. So already 12-0. Your predictions about hitting that mercy limit? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a rough start. They even managed to get a frag at the beginning and then lost it. So
right.
That's not the most positive experience. But CrazYs Cartel trying to hold on to something. I'm going to see if I can cycle through his Deliberate Murder team and see exactly what they're working with. Cooler 100-100. He's got himself a rocket. We've got Pavel, who's got himself a rocket, and LG. No, I'm on the rocket at the moment. But it's okay. Let's see if we can go over to Fortune as well. He's got rail and rocket. And Latromi finally, he's also got a bunch of weapons. You can see that Deliberate Murder have got that red side of the map. They're probably not going to go crazy around that the map at the moment because the teammates really need to stack up on the reds and the armors. They've got Pavel and Cooler mostly stacked up.
And you can see that almost nobody here is looking for a fight. They're just asserting a position and just come get us. We know what you don't have. We know you don't have weapons. We know you don't have armor. Come get some. You know, they're not seeking these frags, but they're certainly going to get them.
Cooler put, oh wow, nice little rocket jump up. He's got so many, every single weapon he needs is there. He's going to be able to set up for that Battlesuit in a second. He's hitting everything he needs to. Teammates stealing the kill from him, disappointingly, but it's Cooler. He might put pressure on quad. Oh, he lands the rail on Doomsday. Is he going to come around the corner for another? Pavel is going to take this item, and Cooler was just being the tank to kind of, all right, I might be able to handle the quad carrier.
Maybe. I mean, Doomsday, I mean, he's looking a little bit nervous here. He's only got, 30 health, no armor, only an LG. He can't really take any pot shots. He can't just shoot and hide now. Oh, come on.
Well, he doesn't have anything. It's like, you're just so weak.
You don't deserve this.
Pavel's going to push through this battle, so as it wears off for the next couple of seconds, and they're going to have
neither of those items really meant there were, many big fights. They actually kind of avoided each other.
I think there was just 4 frags in total.
And they weren't item frags either.
Yeah, that was very strange. It's just such passive and defensive play from CrazYs Cartel. I mean, they've got time at the moment to say, right, what do we need to do? How are we going to get into
In the meantime, Deliberate Murder is setting up a veritable brick wall. Doomsday manages to actually get into the Battlesuit room, which isn't a vital place to have right now, but it's certainly an important spot to have for maneuvering through the rest of the map and getting back into the red armor room. But Doomsday's not going to have a whole lot to work with. He doesn't know which way to turn into these fights. And it looks like Latromi is going to be able to hold down this room no problem. He's going to be cycling over towards power, catching ETJX completely unawares, and Yellow Armor is also going to be in his grip as well. I mean, this is such an important and tiny claustrophobic little corridor to control. It gives you access to red, to yellow, and to power armor. Battlesuit. I played too many Quakes, man.
Tommy just getting so much damage again, cleaning up everything. He's like, alright, I'm picking up so many lightning guns at the moment, I have to give some to some teammates. He could surely just go in there and rack up a bunch more kills, but he's being very disciplined at the moment, not pushing in too hard. We've got a 30 frag difference already. I mean, this is a map that, I say all the top European teams are very focused on learning well. This is a kind of map you need to know to consider yourself a TDM team, essentially. And I think they're showing their fluency on it right now.
Murder just isn't having to react to anything. They're literally... Oh, nice. That's how you do it. That's why that rail is there. That's exactly why it's there.
We've got CrazY at the moment, who has managed to get himself to quad. 10 seconds into it. He's no weapons, but he's got a bit of armor. I wonder if he can do any kind of damage now. Just going into the machine gun. They might have just taken the room. I think Duel Murder may have just forfeited it. There's rockets! No, Pavel. He was baiting you into that, and he fell for it.
That kind of goes back to what I was talking about in Limbus, where every time they tend to get some pressure from CrazY, they can just back up and wait for them to come around that corner. And so far, so good for Deliberate Murder, 38-4. I mean, this isn't going to be a very high-scoring map, but again, they're just so solid in their positions.
The fact that they're picking up all the frag, they're winning all the sort of one-on-one confrontations.
It's a positional play more than anything else, more than even the stack. They've got these corridors on lockdown.
Pavel really wanting a teammate to come over here. He's like, oh, get the lightning gun. I got somebody to play with, and Corito, he might just go and steal it. Even if he dies now, that's actually slightly annoying. Just hang out with the rockets.
I can't believe Corito actually survived that.
He survived the whole thing. He actually got away. He's going to come in. That was
like, you didn't kill anybody. I mean, there we go.
Amazing rocket, Trummy.
But still decent damage that actually got them a handful of frags. We're going to have to see if they can take that moment of respite and turn it into area control, but not with rails like that. Fortunately, just able to reassert his dominance there. Cooler's going to be stuck here, and Corito actually gets a pummel. Nicely done.
I'm trying looking for some pretty crazy angles at the moment. I'm going to flick around to some other Deliberate Murder players. I think that's Pavel there who's starting to get hurt quite a lot. Let's check out Cooler. Doing all right down there. We go over to Fortune. They're actually kind of weak on armor, and they have got the weaker side of the map, so I'm going to move over to Doomsday.
Trami should have time for this yellow armor, though, and quad directly beforehand. And nobody's going to be pressuring him on it either, so there's the pickup. He's not going for the yellow, actually. He's back into the battle suit, and once again, it's knocked down into the lava.
That keeps on happening. Whoever picks up the battle suit is just cursed right now.
Yeah.
Latromi just got, oh, we've got Red Room. I didn't even have to do anything. I think the focus, it was nice that CrazYs Cartel managed to get themselves on the battle suit. It's just a shame that they weren't able to kind of do anything from there. Just because, as soon as that battle suit dies, it's like, oh no, our main force, our main fighting factor has just been eliminated.
That's putting it very lightly. Over the past 2 maps, they've had a lot of trouble even getting the battle suits and maintaining control of that. Purgatory was a bit of a mess just because they never put anything. They got one battle suit the entire time, and now they're like, hey guys, let's actually go for that item. You cannot keep it.
I want to see them play more on the red. I really think that when you're this far behind, even though we're not even the halfway mark, you've got to be putting pressure on the red. You've got to be setting that and just hoping you can push the enemy out. That Latromi just keeps on hitting.
Well, if you can take the red, then you can put pressure on the railgun spawn, and that gives you pretty much the link to the entire map, rather than quad.
And it's really good that you can kind of peak on the quad damage and do damage to the people who are looking to pick up the next quad. I mean, there's so many useful things you can do with the railgun.
You can slice your veggies with it. You can fix your car. Tommy's just unmissed right now. Holy crap. Just railing left and right all the way. And still holding on to this room as players spawn up. They're just going to be MG cessing, but again, just baiting them out for these shots and taking minimal damage.
We'll try looking to take the next red as well.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Just appearing in his crosshair. Easy little frag there.
That's another thing about the red armor room. There is like a handful of spawns that, you know, it's just shooting fish in a barrel, really.
And you can see now, CC are trying to get into the red room. And I like the fact that they've done that, even though it's not being successful for them right now. They need to force themselves in there. The problem is they're kind of going one at a time or two at a time. They really need to push in 4 players at once.
This is a map where MG Cess can actually get you a few wins, but you're right, you absolutely need to commit to it, and you know, 4 MGs are better than 2.
For sure, and it's not like, I don't think the Deliberate Murder were that stacked as well, so it would have been possible just to go into the machine gun and just force the fight. The thing is, if one of them dies and they start spawning on the other side of the map, it's like, oh god, war strategy is coming, got a big flaw in it, but it still would have been better than I think what they were doing.
Deliberate Murder is very rarely, extending out to yellow armors. I mean, they're being very not greedy. They're being very conservative with the way they're playing the map, but it's such a lockdown right now.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see how much damage Trommy's got, because he just hasn't died in ages.
Well, he's at the top of his team, and he's got 4.4k. We've got Fortune at 4k just under him, and Pavel at 3.8. We've got Cooler still down there at 2.2, once again playing that sort of back corridor support position. But they're actually, it's very even at this point. Oh my god, actually, there was a fight, and Fortune just moved to 4.5k. Holy crap, I missed that one.
I'm checking out ETJX now, who's looking for the algae to pick up. He's got nothing in terms of weapons right now. Teammate. Yeah. Just stand nearby him. Oh, there's going to be a little shotgun they can play with. That's going to help. And the algae. Alright, so ETJX has got something he can work with.
It's so dangerous to feel like you have this yellow armor room adjacent to quad, however, because you're just going to be in that YA, you try to move to quad, and you're just in a ball pit. You're just stuck in that room.
He needed to hit that next shotgun blast.
And you can't even really gracefully move to the other yellow armor from there either. And once you do get it, you can see right now ETJX, he's trying to find a good way to get back into the ooh, nice.
Oh, he forces Fortune into the pit of death. He's lost most of his stack doing that. Is he going to put pressure on red at the moment? The power-ups are going to be up fairly soon. He's mingling around here. Latromi, he'll have a bit of a stack to work with. Yep. Still 100 health, 50 armor, gets the kill on Kadito here as the battlesuit swarms. He's trying his best, and I think the quad just exploded, but Latromi is going to get a run here with the battlesuit. Only Lightning got to play with right now. He would need a rocket. There it is. Pal, right on cue. What are they doing? Just give me everything. Give me everything you got, Pavel.
I don't think they're too worried at this point, really.
Oh god. This is just melting them all.
That looked like just a cess rush to try to grab quad, but that was not the right time for that. That's not when you do that.
Quad's long gone now.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got a lot of frag difference right now. It was about 40 frags to 2, but CrazYs Cartel trying to pick up some kills.
We're starting to see the positions that Deliberate Murder is playing with start to loosen up a little bit as they realize, okay, we don't need 2 players at red. Latromi, you've got it. Let's go farm a little bit more.
Oh, wait, did he hit? He did 160 damage to that rail, but I think that was on a teammate as well.
Yeah. But yeah, we've just passed over the halfway mark here, and I still don't think. Well, actually, we might actually hit the mercy limit. It's just a grind to that point. These frags are not coming quickly, but they're so deliberate.
Don't even.
I pulled out of that one. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
It's too early in the morning for that, I think. We've got plenty of time to make a bad.
That's well, we got a week.
Yeah.
No worries.
We'll get there.
I want to check this is quiet at the moment. What's Latromi has got? How? Has he died yet? I don't know if Latromi's died yet.
His score is 35, isn't it? His score is 34, and his net is 35.
How does that?
Wait.
I cannot enter numbers right now.
He must have killed the teammate.
Or did he self-die? I don't know. That can't be right.
No, that would still count as a net.
So I don't think Latromi's died yet, guys. I mean, I might have to verify that, but it's looking good on the stats for him. Oh, come on, Latromi. Keep going that run. Don't die. Let's see if we can get to the end of the game without dying. Cool has managed to take quad, but I want to see Latromi as he's picking up. He's going to go to 40 net, I think. Oh my god. The amount of damage.
These snap rails are nuts.
Latromi hasn't had the most damage in this game yet, but he's got by far the top net. He's got to be careful now. He might go down, but he's got the bouncy for 5 more seconds. 47 health. He's going to pick up a couple more kills, and he's got the red, so...
He's reset here.
Yeah, he's good.
He can take that 50 health down there at will, but he's wanting to take a little bit more.
He doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
He does not want to die. Not when you've held on to this kind of lead. There needs 15 more frags, or 16, 17, and they are going to get the mercy limit. Latromi to get to the end of that. Oh my god. This guy is beasting it. This is one of the most impressive players you'll see in TDM.
I really appreciate the fact right now, and no disrespect to CC at all, but Deliberate Murder is not trying to show off here. They're not trying to pull a lot of crazy moves. They're just playing very, very solid positional play.
It's sensible play. They're not stretching out further than is comfortable. They're holding on to the game. They're making sure they get back to that red room. And that CrazYs Cartel just don't have a lot to play with. And it's going to be, was that a double rail, I think?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he's going to keep hitting them. The pressure is on.
Try to find the pixel that isn't your teammates and hit that one.
he punked them there. They thought he got up, so there's only one of them he has to fight with, so he can just get himself close. Kudito gonna struggle, only 64 health. There we go, some health bubbles from him. Kudito gonna go down.
Oh,
he might die! He's gonna die! I was on the first time he died, 14 and a half minutes.
Now he's 44 and 44.
Oh my god. Wait, no, 44, 43. I think
he just died again.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, we can give that to him. So, on the road to QuakeCon, Tox going versus, although they were going versus averages, Tox did go 21 and 0 in the first 6 minutes, doing almost 3,000 damage.
Wow, yeah.
But that's like, albeit the opponents are different, that's still very impressive from the Trummy.
I think this is it. I think they're ready to just go the final distance here and clamp this map down. Especially with Cooler on the quad now.
Look at that, he's just got the guy who hasn't got the balance, and the balance is going to die anyway. There's going to be 8 more frags, and we'll get to Mercy Limit here.
They're serving it up on the platter right now. Oh, they're actually able to take Cooler down.
Cartel managed to avoid Mercy Limit for the last 2 maps, but it looks like they're going to be possibly giving up this this third one.
I don't think
for the 100 frag difference.
Yeah, very solid play out of CC. This is, you know, this is sort of what we expected. You actually expected a little bit worse out of CC.
Yeah.
But this was a good chance to see how Deliberate Murder's playing. We can see how sort of intelligent they're being, and CC's, you know, being very solid as well.
No,
they're putting good emphasis on some of these items. They just need to kind of follow up on them a little bit more.
There's definitely some positives they can draw. You know, we knew that in the first round when we got teams 8 seeds apart playing against each other, that we were going to have some one-sided games. But I'm glad that we got to see, you know, some fun stuff from these guys. And I like the fact that we saw what the Tommy was able to do this map.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just extremely impressive. 5 frags between them. Cooler gonna go down, more work needed. And CC, like, we shall not be merciful. We need control of Red Room. Come on, guys, hold on to it. 3 frags between them, the grenades raining in, ETJX, and 1 grenade will ruin him right now.
I wonder if they're actually showing Mercy at this point.
They're still getting the frags though. They're still able to pick up some kills
Pavel's
right now.
not moving. He's long spawn too. Oh, well. There we go. Doomsday's gonna try to make some work here. Actually, they're holding on. There's still 6 frags out from it.
But when you get to the power-ups, what's going to happen at the power-ups?
Yeah.
There's that way it's just going to go.
And it looks like
could give them 30
Cooler's
seconds.
going to be on it, but he's eating grenades for breakfast here. Cooler actually goes down just as items come up. We got Doomsday on the battle suit, and we've got the quad on the Chromie. Actually, it's not probably be able to finish this off.
Doomsday actually got a decent stack to play with, so he might be able to keep them in the game for the time being.
They're about to clash.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
The Chromie going down again. He's just feeding kills now. He had that massive run, what was it 44s to 0 or something, and then that's all gone to hell.
These guys are such good sports. I think DM is really just not all that eager to clamp these guys off.
Yeah, it's 10 frag difference now.
I wish I knew Russian.
This is there for what I assume would be quite a lot of Russian viewers that we've got able to enjoy the tournament. They've got some of their favorite players around. Obviously a couple of top Russians that aren't here at the event, but having Cooler, Pavel, the Trummy, Fortune, Evil as well, of course.
On that team.
And you got, you know, the Belarusian players, Cypher, Claws, lurking around.
But I'm actually kind of impressed. They might go the whole way here.
They might do it. 2 minutes left, and they're really trying to put the pressure on. 15 frags of difference. They've managed to be increasing their lead. But I feel like now they're actually making some decisive moves, CrazYs Cartel. I feel like they were so passive, like, oh, we'll let, they want to get in that room, so I guess we can give it to them.
I might.
Oh, they keep pushing the other. Oh, we'll just go to the other side. Oh dear.
I might uncharitably say that I think the Deliberate Murder is letting up the gas a little bit as well.
It's possible. But they're actually, to be fair, the CrazYs Cartel are actually hitting some shots at the moment, which is helping a lot.
I think if they can take a page out of Deliberate Murder's book, it would just be, you know, don't commit to every fight. Not everything needs to be MG cess. You know, if you get a rail, you know, draw them into it. You know, use those angles well.
Well, is there there's a Deliberate Murder stack. What the hell? Doomsday is going to come in here. It's a feeding frenzy at the moment. The Splash is going to take down Fortune. And the battle suit is available. Pavel is going to fall. Oh no. I think I
finally got the quad.
Oh, that second kill? Did he land that with the rail?
Yeah, you got that one.
I'm not even sure. The Zoom is... Cool has gone crazy, guys.
Gone crazy. I think it's been well established in years previous.
As you said, I think they let off the gas, but I think they definitely had a lot of time there when they were playing some serious strategies there to make sure everything was going well and their room control was solid and they could get onto the items that they needed. And they were able to practice their aim. You know, Latromi surviving for that long. He was playing serious to survive, you know.
He looked really not happy to be losing that there. He was hanging up by the 225s. I mean, the fact that he almost got MG sets down just from a single MG and he had all those weapons and the close range to do it, I'm sure he was surprised to die at that point too. So he lost his record, but good games overall.
Yeah, GG guys. So that's going to be the 3 maps to 0 there in favor of Deliberate Murder. What we would have expected anyway, but that does mean that they are going to be continue seeded high. So they are going to be going up in the next round to another team that has gone 3 and 0. And likewise though for CC, they will be partnered with another team. So they're probably going to have, both teams are probably going to have much closer games as the day goes on. And we will be able to assess in not too many moments which game we're going to be able to go to. We'll see if we can get a little player interview for you guys, see if Memento Mori is ready for that. But Jahat, what we'll do is take a quick break, I guess. We'll be back in a moment with more action here from QuakeCon 2050 TriMaster Tournament.
We're just getting started.